Thank you so much for following me and joining me for today's video. This is part 7 of the series Tone. And today we're going to discuss for the JK brand, we are discussing plotting ahead. Um, so if you are following me but you haven't subscribed to my channel, my YouTube channel, then please do so. You can find the JK store when you Google brands by Andrea, and then you will find all the brands over there. You will find Found My Design, which focuses on digital products, but it has like ready-made virtual business cards and logos that I've designed and that you can just shop. So if you have a business, then you can just browse through the already prepared logos that's over there, and you don't have to do all the PT and sit down with the designer and go back and forth and wait for a long time for your design for you to come up with a final design, basically, because that also takes some time from you focusing on your business, and you can focus on other things, basically. So go ahead and go browse through Found My Design if you're looking for a logo. I've also, what I've done is I put that logos on virtual business cards as well. So you can purchase a package, which means you can purchase the virtual card and the logo, and we can get the contract signed for you, and then you can have ownership of that logo. And nobody else will have that logo because it's a strictly original design. And what you'll find there as well is when you Google brands by Andrea, you will find JKE cards. Over there, you can shop digital cards, and you can send it to someone special. Maybe you want to say thank you. There's some cards for like your mother, there's cards for friendships, there's cards for colleagues. um, there's a variety of different e-cards that you can shop and just download and share to anyone you think deserves an e-card. And it is also original quotes, so what you find there you won't find anywhere else. um, So go to Found My Design and see what digital products interest you. If you have any questions, you can ask me and I will answer it for you. And if you do want to sign up as a or apply for a sales rep and earn some commission, then you can also let me know, and we can make that happen. So what I want to discuss today is this, like I said, this is part 7 on the series Tone, just how we deal with people in general, and respecting others. And again, I'm going to reiterate, the JK brand is about being yourself, being authentic, being proud of who you are as a person. Um, so the slogan is being distinctive, authentic, and powerful. Um, that means no matter what other people say about you, you have that confidence to still continue and be yourself. And um, no matter how other people try and bring you down, you basically you will handle your own self reflection and self mastery, and you will better yourself on your own time. And it's not for other people to tell you how to be as a person, unless it's someone that really cares for you and wants to give you feedback. And the two of you can discuss it, and you can work through work through the situation, and your relationship ends up being stronger than it was before. So that type of when people share that type of feedback, it's okay. I accept that. But other than that, like haters and people that have always want to say negative things about me, or um, like try and mock me about certain things, like that is just like they are just wasting their breath basically. um, because you know that those people don't really care for you. They are just out there trying to stir trouble, trying to cause gossip, hoping somebody else would also jump on the bandwagon and then cause a whole party of people that don't like you and start mocking you, and it's a whole negative party, and nobody has time for that. Honestly, I don't have time for that. Do you? You can let me know in the comment box. I want to discuss something um, like plotting ahead specifically today. So, you know, when you go to like a event and when you get home, I'm not sure if it's the same with you. Sorry, I'm not sure if it's the same with you, but I'm one to meditate. So sometimes it's not immediately about that specific occasion, but I do meditate about it, and I just think like how things went, what conversations went down, um, all of those things I'm thinking about, you know. And sometimes you realize when you return home from the event, then you realize that um, someone was actually quite unnecessarily rude to you, or someone did something that wasn't necessary, or someone started to stir trouble or try to offend you at this event that was supposed to be like a joyous celebration. And you just realize like, why on earth was it even necessary? So for me, when I go to an event, I usually go there because if it is a family event, then I would like go there, and I'm ready to speak to my family members, engage with them, connect with them, just have a good time. Um, I don't go there with malicious intent in order to like offend anyone or think of a scenario from the past and then try and bring it up at the braai, something like that. Is not my vibe, you know what I mean? Um, so this is why it's important to have that one-on-ones with somebody that you feel like you value the relationship, but you were really hurt by something that they said, and you want to work through the situation with them, and you want your bond to be stronger. So that is how you can resolve it. But if it is like an acquaintance or someone that is a friend but keeps betraying you, keeps doing the same things to you, and doesn't want to resolve it, but constantly wants to be trampling on you and your vibe, then sometimes it's time to just let go. But if it's a family situation, it's quite difficult, and sometimes the people are really close to you and you want that to nurture that relationship, but other factors are causing problems in your relationships with those people. And those are things that you are able to resolve. And so I hope that you find the confidence to have a chat with the person that is stirring trouble, so that you can just resolve things and move forward, because it's really unnecessary to um, listen to certain like like having someone mock you or insult you indirectly the whole time, whereas that person could just one time just sit, call a meeting with you and just like have a chat about it and just move on. I think that's the mature thing to do, because nobody wants to um, go the entire year or expect next year that you know you're going to get at least five insults when you go to the braai and at Christmas, and on Valentine's Day you're going to at least get the minimum five insults. So nobody wants that, because then you're gonna end up canceling social events, and maybe these people, maybe this person is specifically linked to someone really important to you, and now that relationship gets compromised. So it's a whole mess. You know what I mean? So it's best to resolve those things with those very, very important relationships, and why not? Um, so, some haters, they are planning for Christmas already. They are planning, they go throughout the night, they will think of ways that they can compromise your day the next day, whether it be at work, whether it be um, out there. Like if you're constantly seeing the same person and they really don't like you, they are plotting already the previous day as to how they can put you on that, negative trip. So maybe they think you're too jolly. Maybe they think you're too happy. Maybe they think you're too pretty. Maybe they think you're too successful, and you don't know if they are possibly comparing themselves to you, or for some other reason they're not liking you, but they're so good at hiding it that they do these things where they plan the previous day, and they spend their own time that could have been utilized for um, self mastery. They could have, read an article. They could have completed a course with the amount of time that they spent on plotting against you. They could have literally passed a course already. They could have done so much. There's just so much time that is wasted on unnecessary things, whereas there's ways that it can be resolved in a peaceful and harmonious way. What do you think about that? Does what I'm saying, is it making you recall of any specific situations? If I can think of an example, when I can think of an example where I went to like a party situation, and there was, sometimes it's like the girls chill together and then the guys chill together in some situations. And what happened this night was, as I was chilling with the ladies, they basically deliberately, like, almost like turned their backs on me, like almost made me feel like I was not welcome in that clique. So they like turned towards one another and sort of like created this like the circle where there's like no space for me to even join. You know what I'm saying? And for me, the situation basically called for me to sort of mingle in that situation, because otherwise, the way I am, like, I'm perfectly okay being by myself. Like, I've got lots to do. And but this specific situation, I wanted to be at the event to, to spend some time and connect with the ladies. And just hear what they have to say, what they've been up to, etc. But they literally made me feel like I wasn't welcome in that situation. And what I also picked up from that situation is because then I, started asking questions, like just to hear what the conversation was about. But clearly they weren't interested in that. And they also, there were some indirect insults basically. They were talking about what I was wearing, and yeah, just the value of the things that I was wearing, etc. And so this is what I'm talking about when it comes to like unexpected insults and mockery and unnecessary behavior. So for me, if I literally, I don't have to be in a situation like that, but if it is like if the relationship is, valuable to you and you really want to make it work, then it's okay. Then I'm ready to have a chat with you in terms of like resolving the situation. Like, what is it that's got you worried? What is it that is like stressing you out, that is making you act a certain way, type of thing, so that we can move ahead and we can have a better, stronger relationship, instead of me hearing all the insults. um, because for me, I'm not going to be like, you insult me once, I'm gonna insult you, you insult me once, I'm gonna insult you. It's not gonna be like that with me, because I get insulted all the time. I hear mocking all the time. But for me is, if you want to be optimistic, you want to be positive, you still value people and you still value networking and good relationships, then you sort of need to start identifying the gems. You need to start identifying who is for you and who's not for you, who is happy that you are successful, who is a strong individual themselves that will not be intimidated by your success. Um, that of course means that you as a person yourself, because I don't want it to sound like I'm pointing fingers. I always do consider myself and how I acted in a situation, which is very important. Reflection is very important. So for me, in a situation, I will always think of how my tone was, what my response was, and I will always go back to having good values and good manners, and properly listening to people, not interrupting people when they're speaking, apologizing when necessary. If I am insulted, immediately I'm not going to just like start a argument with you and then start a whole fight and just go, just like a whole bad situation. It's just not my thing. So I would rather like want to chat to that person, and I would like take the initiative and say, look, I think we need to chat. What's going on? I get a bad vibe from you. I You said a couple of things that really, like, I felt offended by it, and I think we need to talk about it. Why is it that you feel that way? Because I feel it was unnecessary, etc. You know what I mean? Um, because like this brand is about women encouraging women, and I always say men encouraging women as well as women support encourage men, and it's just about working together on a journey of peace and love, and bringing the good vibes, and just living happier, healthier lifestyles, So I think it's about distinguishing like which people are for you and which people are not for you. And I always say that the main reason for me having these videos is because I've experienced a lot of people are silent about things and they don't know how to address certain things because they scared. They're scared of a conflict situation. They're scared of how the other person will react. So this is why videos like this and sharing stories, your own personal stories, if you are willing to share personal stories anonymously, or you can like say it like it is without obviously offending anyone. But the main aim is to encourage another woman and to help them get through challenging situations, and so that they can just be happier being themselves and not feel the pressure of just build that resilience in terms of like, so what if someone is mocking me because my hair is not right? Or so what if someone is said doesn't like my shoes? Or so what if someone think my voice is annoying? You know what I mean? Things like that. So then it's just about like depending on what is said about you and who is saying it. Other than that, we just need to carry on and move forward and do positive things and positive people, because there are positive people out there. There are people you can't, if you have one bad experience, it's not good to sort of generalize and think everyone is the same. Each one is unique, and each of my brands is encourages that uniqueness and that distinctiveness, and that is what makes people beautiful for me. It's like when I see another person, I really listen to what they have to say. I really properly look at who they are as a person, and then I will decide whether or not this person is someone that I want to continue a relationship with, because um, I like different people. I like to learn about people's personality. I like good manners, and I like giving people compliments. I like um, I I mean, I'm also inspired when I meet new people. I like to learn about them. And so the days of me making it all about me is long, long gone. So I have had a couple of bad experiences, and this is why I started the JK brand, and it's all about helping other women and being better and stronger together. Um, what I wanted to ask is, I usually ask a question in these videos. I just made a note here. Also, if you haven't watched my Eat With Me videos, please do go check it out. The reason why I think the Eat With Me videos is necessary is because number one, loneliness. A lot of people feel lonely and they don't have anyone to, or maybe they're not good at networking, maybe they don't know how to chat to others, and so they are lonely, they're by themselves, they're always eating alone and they feel alone. So um, if that is you, then subscribe to my channel and watch my Eat With Me videos, and you don't have to feel so alone. Although some people, like I've mentioned before, are okay being alone and they just like to meditate in that time. They're doing their own thing, they're really busy, they need that private space, they need that thinking time. You know, like I said again, people are different, they're unique, they have their own things that they like to do, and that's completely okay. And then, secondly, the Eat With Me videos is important. I know people are quite curious what other people eat. You get people that will stare at you, they will look in your eyes while you're eating your entire packet of chips. They will look at what meal you've ordered till the meal gets at your table, till you finish that last rice grain. They will watch you. So people are curious to know what you're eating and what choices you've made, and it's just a thing. Have you noticed that? I'm sure you have, but I've noticed that a lot of people are curious about what other people is eating, and then in certain situations, it's not all a bad thing, because therefore we've got cooking shows, we've got great cooking shows out there. I like to watch cooking shows when I have some free time. I watch these like bake-offs, and I watch like how people prepare the meals, and I also watch when people like taste different foods, and just out of plain curiosity. So there is a business opportunity there. I like to watch it myself, so I get it. So that's point number two as to why people like Eat With Me videos. And then number three, influence. Some people, they want to eat what you eat. They want to taste what you tasting. They want to smell what you smelling. So people have their own reasons why they do that. People, if I talk about a pro, like pros and cons, let's give one pro. Maybe some people really respect you, they really admire you, they know that you're gonna make a good choice when it comes to food, and so they are happy to try what you were trying in terms of the meal. If I look at a con when it comes to that, if it's like someone that's like a hardcore stalker that wants to like, that's staring at you like they're about to, like whatever you're going to put in your system is important to them because they're about to chow you type of vibe. If it's weird like that, then that's a hell no. But other than that, that's why people also like to watch you eat, is because of influence. So some people like to enjoy what you're enjoying, and they want to just see that um, you have had a meal and you are eating well and you are doing well type of thing, which is all good. So those are my 3 points as to why people are watching Eat With Me videos. I've made a few. Some of them are in complete silence, and some of them I'm speaking. So you can go have a look at them and let me know your thoughts on them as well. So I'm going to end this video with a question. And this question is, it's again, we're going back to the JK brand. So the question related to the JK brand today is, how much damage could a hater cause if they had the ability to read your thoughts? Okay, that's my question today. So, if there was a hater that deliberately was out to get you and had the ability to read your thoughts from the moment you wake up till the moment you leave the house, till the moment you get to work, till the moment you leave work, like at any time, what advantage would that hater have? So, what do you think their success rate will be from 1 to 10? Again, I'm going to ask that question. How much damage could a hater cause if they had the ability to read your thoughts or to read your mind? Let me know what you think. And if it's like a hell no, I don't want people reading my thoughts because there's some things that I don't want people to know, then let me know. I would like to hear your comments and your um, just your feedback regarding that. Thank you.